we're gonna try this again. Alright.
Alright. We're trying this a second time.
Alright, let us know if you can see us.
Let us know if this is working now.
One thumbs up.
Do we have video? Do we have sound? You're back. Got that, we're back.
Yay!
Can you see us though? Does the screen look clear? We still can't find us on the computer.
Yeah.
It did it again. I can only.
Yeah, well, we'll keep
No.
going until.
I don't know what's going on.
And you're gone again, Amy says.
What is going on?
I don't know. But you can hear us. Now we're back.
Is that on your end or our end? Because that's not making sense.
Yeah. Well, y'all refresh and let it and tell us if you can see us. But everyone can hear us, so we'll just...
Video is unavailable.
Back to black screen. That is so strange.
Alright, well we just may not do a show tonight.
Well, they can still hear us though. So...
Well, I'm not doing a show where all they can do is hear us, because I wouldn't want to watch myself like that.
Well, not again. Okay, well...
Maybe it's YouTube. Maybe YouTube is just on the fritz tonight.
Yeah.
We're not sure.
Amy said she refreshed and it's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I refreshed and it's
So-
okay. Let's see. We'll try to refresh here.
Yeah.
We can't even... We can't even see our own show here.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we'll try to keep up with you guys. What we see on the hey Josh, what we see on the
There it goes again. It must be YouTube.
yeah.
It must be YouTube. Our internet's working fine. Everything seems to be working fine on our end. It must be YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell you what we'll do real quickly. We'll just give you a quick update on what's going on.
Mhm.
Right?
Sure.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Well, as long as you guys can still hear us, as you can see, we've got moving boxes in the back. We're getting closer to our closing date, and so we should be moving in about a week.
Or at least preparing to, at least getting in the new place in a week and getting it ready to move.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're excited. Still a lot to do. We're getting packed, but still trying to keep up with all the stuff that normally goes on, the working and the schooling and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so you guys saw our video today where I refinished our table. That was frightening, but fun at the same time. I wasn't sure if it was gonna turn out good, but it did. And yeah, can't wait to see it in the new house. Hey, Mimi. And let's see what else. But yeah, I mean, it just right now we're just doing a lot of hurry up and wait kind of thing. But we're all
Yeah, it's just
excited.
crazy busy. The kids has softball and sports going on, which is basically between the sports and between church, and then the rest of our time with work and moving. We just haven't been around much.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's the main reason why we haven't had any live shows is because a lot of the softball games have been on Monday night.
Yeah.
So, but we definitely wanted to check in. But I need to film some like garden updates because I do have some things that are coming in. Hey Josh, we have my chives, which are perennials. They're up. I have some lemon balm that's come up, which I'm pretty sure lemon balm is an annual, yet some of it volunteered in the same pot that I planted in last year. My garlic is looking great, but of course I won't be here to harvest it. Both of my apple trees finally have blossoms all over them, and of course I won't be here to harvest them. And what was odd was we actually met the husband, the buyers, and I asked him, I said, did you know that you have a couple of apple trees in the backyard? He said, no. I was like, you didn't even know that there were apple trees in the backyard? I was kind of sad. I was like, oh my goodness. Well, Modern Budget Girl, thank you so much for stopping by. If you guys don't follow Modern Budget Girl here on YouTube, she is awesome. She shares her debt-free journey, and she shares her budgets and everything. And she's also really fun to follow on Instagram, very motivational. So look her up and give her a follow. But yeah, so there's a lot going on. Okay, and let me say this really quick. In case you missed Homesteaders of America, Amy went live on Instagram and on Facebook today to let everybody know, and they may be gone already, but Holiday Inn Express, which is the hotel that's right across from the venue where we're having the conference this year, they have only 9 rooms left as of this morning. They may have already got them booked.
Yeah.
But if you are planning on going, even if you haven't bought your tickets yet, go ahead and make sure that you at least have a place to stay. Some people have had really good luck with Airbnbs. But yeah, just go ahead and try to take care of your lodging as soon as possible. And then, and you can get your tickets later. So wanted to just let you guys know that. But we're really excited. Things are really starting to come together. And I mean, we're still 6 months out, but things are they're just shaping up, and really, really excited. So how are you guys doing? Your gardens, everything, how's everything going? Hey, I see us.
I think we might finally.
Yay! Big shout out from Houston. Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm so glad, Cheryl. We love Texas. You guys just had, well, can I talk about that NRA? Better not. We plan on going. Oh, good. I hope you do. Awesome. Yay.
We've been live for like 7 minutes, and we just now were able to pull up the video feed. So
Yay.
we can.
Hey, Kelly.
So now we can finally see your comments.
Yay.
Sorry about that.
Garden is popping up. Planted a peach tree today. Oh, that is so exciting. Yeah. I hope we'll be able to plant. We haven't really talked about it. A fruit tree or two.
Well,
maybe. I mean, you have to have at least 2 so they can pollinate. But anyway.
Yeah, by the time we get moved and settled, I mean, it's going to be late beyond starting the garden.
Yeah. I think a lot of our gardening things.
And there's going to be so much to do once we get it.
Yeah. It's going to be a late summer, early fall garden.
Yeah,
probably. Hey, Kim. Oh goodness, Organic Gardening says my garden is very full. That is so awesome. Hello from Ohio. You still happy with your table refinish? Yes, Karen, I am.
We're gonna have to start traveling around and just looking at other people's gardens.
No, it's weird though, isn't it? It's weird. I mean, as all these years that we've had a garden, to not have one already going. So, but it's okay. I mean, we're trading it, and it's just for the year. And that's not to say we're not going to have anything. We're just not going to have what we normally have.
And I won't have to pick beans.
Well, it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, this has just happened when it happened, and we've got to roll with it. We got to flow with it, and then once we get everything taken care of and get back on track, we'll get it started again.
Yeah.
So what happens?
Oh, nobody. I don't care. Kelly picked a zucchini yesterday. I saw Crepe Myrtle. You guys picked a couple of cherry tomatoes. I think it was today. It may have been yesterday. I don't know. I've noticed that Instagram, they don't show you things in order anymore. It's all. Sometimes things come up from different.
I like
angles.
Instagram. We're both on Instagram. If you haven't found out, follow us on Instagram. But yeah, I haven't figured out how they post things in order, or if it's just random. And I've tried to go into the settings to look, and I haven't found that either. So
Yeah, I
I
haven't
don't know.
either.
That's hopefully something that they will update and make things more streamlined in the future.
Yeah. Jennifer said, "Are we able to purchase tickets at the gate?" My mind just went blank.
I think they did last year.
We did last year. I think we had general admission at the gate.
But I'm assuming there would be a limit to how many people can be. I don't know. I know this is a different place this year.
Mm-hmm. Different place.
So there may be a whole lot more room.
There is.
They'll allow a lot more people. So I'm assuming there will be tickets at the gate.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have tickets at the gate.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Pretty sure.
I'm assuming, but we'll get back to you with that. It's 5 months away, so we'll get back to you.
Oh me. Let's see.
Yeah. So let's see. Allergy season is in full force here. I mowed the yard yesterday, and I've been paying for it all day today. I even wore a mask. I wore the mask, and man, I can't breathe today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a waterfall.
Yeah, it's no fun.
It's no fun.
The house move is supposed to be next week. If nothing comes up,
We're supposed to close next week.
Yeah, we're on track. It's going to take us some time to move. Thankfully, we're actually going to have some time where we can take care of some things like painting. Some of the rooms need a new floor. We'll have time to get all of that taken care of before we actually have to be out of this house. So we're really thankful that it's working out that way. But I'm excited. I'm really excited.
It's going to be soon.
Yeah.
You know.
We keep getting a little stressed and then, or a lot stressed sometimes. And then it's like, but then when I think about where we're going, I'm like, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be so worth it. And I'm just looking forward to, being done. So, but yeah, we'll
That's
give you
the
guys
best
a tour.
part.
Yeah.
Being done part.
The being done part. I
That's the
agree.
best part.
I agree.
Being done.
But yeah, we'll definitely, we'll film a tour for you guys so y'all can see the new house. And I'm excited. The kitchen, ladies.
Again, it's going to take a while to get it just the way we want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been here over 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and as we've been packing stuff up, I found boxes in the garage we never unpacked from when we moved here.
See, that's when you know you got to get rid of whatever that box is. Don't even open it, just chuck it. Yeah, to me, that's one of the best parts about moving is the purging.
You know what was in most of those boxes? Most of those boxes were VHS movies.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so we don't have a VHS player anymore.
Right.
So, I mean, we still had all these movies, and some of them are home movies, our wedding show.
And
stuff like that. So, I mean, we've got them, but we just don't have the ability to play them.
Yes.
Is some of the boxes like legit? Have you seen any stuffed animals?
No, I just told you they were
The
VHS
VHS
movies.
Because I lost an elephant stuffed animal, and I had it when
You
I
can
was
lose it.
5. Threw it away.
Let's see. So Creative Essence says, are you planning a fall garden? Does Kentucky give you a decent window for that? Yes, we actually can. We don't really get a first frost until October, so I'll have time to plant some things. I started, of course y'all know this, I started some seeds and then they got too leggy, and so I went ahead and pitched them. They were too far gone to try to save. So I probably will, I don't know that I'm not going to have time to really start anything because like Jackie said, once we get to the new house, we're still going to be doing a lot of projects to get the house in order. So if anything, it's just going to be things that I can direct. So we can still totally do squash. We can totally do squash because that's a really quick thing that we can plant. And plus just a few plants will give us a lot as long as the bugs stay away from it.
One thing I just thought of, this is kind of cool. she loves to go do some of her grocery hauls at the Amish salvage store, like basically the Amish discount grocery store, and we will be a whole lot closer to them.
Yes.
But we will also, we found out that just down the road from where we're going to be moving to is the whole Amish community. So we're literally going to be within maybe 2 miles of a big, huge community. And so, yeah, we might be dressing like Doug and Stacey. No. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. We're going to be kind of in their backyard.
Yeah.
And that's
someone brought up, they said, since you're going to be that close, a lot of times Amish communities will have like produce auctions, and so you can get boxes of produce for very inexpensive, and so that may help kind of supplement our produce since we won't have much of a garden.
Yeah, they set up stands and they'll sell their stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to get a lot of stuff out of
Yeah.
it. At least this year.
Yeah, at least this year.
Since we're not going to be able to grow everything we want.
Right. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, and it's funny because Jackie's family came to watch Emily's softball game, and my mother-in-law, she's kind of acting sad, and she was just like, I think you're going to feel bad for not having your current place. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really excited about what we're moving to. So
when we were in the car, she said, "Are you excited about moving?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then,
So may I ask how much land, or an acre, 1 acre?
And what?
Yeah.
Did you forget? Yeah, it's gonna be 1 acre. But it feels like a lot more because we are surrounded by farmland, and we don't have, a neighbor right behind us and right beside us and right in front of us, and we're really excited. Hey, Kim.
I think he realized he didn't want to tell the whole world
The rest of that story.
Yeah. what the grandparents say.
Oh.
It's just like, yeah, maybe that should not be public.
Yeah. Well, we've always lived really close to his family, and so this is the farthest we've lived from them, and they're
just a few minutes further, but
yeah, they're kind of side.
Yeah, I think they're. But anyway.
Yes. Maybe that is the plan, to eventually, yes, have some yard birds. Of course, we'll have them right next door also. Thank you. We're really excited. Really excited. But yeah, I can't believe it's finally here. It seems like it's been like a really long process, but it's also been really short too, just because we've been so busy.
So what else is going on? I'm sure they don't want to hear us all talk about this.
Yeah, they do.
For the whole trip.
Yeah, I mean, really, that has consumed most of. I keep getting texts from the
pop-up message.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the move is pretty much is what has consumed a lot of our time here lately.
You have been very busy with making a lot of videos. Even though we haven't been able to go live on a regular basis the last few weeks. She's been making a bunch of videos. She's been posting a bunch of videos. And even during our move, that's going to be continuing because we've got so many projects.
Yes.
A lot of do-it-yourself home stuff, especially when we get into the new house.
Yeah.
Things that we've got to do. So.
And on a budget, of course.
We'll try to videotape as much as we can and share it with people. And maybe some of the things we do, or some of the things that y'all are thinking about doing or want to see done.
Maybe.
And maybe once you see it, you think, yeah, it's time we do that too.
Yeah, so. And also, if y'all have any suggestions, if you know a way to get something accomplished, have it done well, but have it done within a reasonable budget, that would also be helpful for us. I know when on my table video, there were a couple of people who suggested some things that I hadn't thought of, and that's always very much appreciated.
The table, if you haven't watched the table video, we're talking the dining room table. Over the last couple of years, Oh, it looks terrible. It was getting in such bad shape. It had been so abused, just with the kids, not to, and water getting on it and finish coming off, and man, it turned out awesome. She
It
did
did.
a great job. It looks beautiful. It looks better than it did when we bought it new.
Well, I don't know about that.
I think it does. I think that
I know you like the lighter
I like that finish
Yeah.
better on it now
than the original.
than the original. Yeah.
Yeah, it did turn out good. But yeah,
Check that out.
someone did recommend a protective coating that I had not heard of, and they said that you can, with that coating, you can put like a glass down on the table and it won't leave a ring.
Oh.
So,
So not the polyurethane,
it's
something else.
like Hellman's, not the mayonnaise, but it's like.
I'm thinking. I
you know,
think that's gonna leave a ring.
yeah, don't rub mayonnaise on your
Yeah.
table. Although I have seen that used as a wood polish before, but it seems like it would smell. But I don't know.
We'll have
but
to check on that.
yeah, but I'll check on it. But yes, thank y'all. I'm very very excited at how well it turned
she
out.
did do a stunning job.
I
on
was
it.
terrified though. Like seriously, whenever I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna have to take all the stain off. I'm gonna have to sand it down, and then so I put the 80 grit paper on there, and I was like, please Lord, please don't let me mess this up. Please don't let me mess it up, because Jackie got me that table. It was a 10-year anniversary
10-year
gift,
anniversary.
and this is not like a cheap table that you go to Walmart and get and put it together when you get home.
This is the good
This
stuff.
was an investment. Like
Yes.
this was
We
yeah,
bought it from
a furniture store.
the furniture store that I used to work at.
Yeah.
I grew up with the guy who built this furniture store, and I worked with him for the first year the store opened,
Mhm.
and he only deals with the good quality.
Yeah.
And so I knew about that
Yeah.
stuff. And
So it's
I knew we were buying it to last. It would
Yeah.
last us forever and ever.
Yeah.
But turned out well.
yeah, it did. And the stain that I used has polyurethane in it. It's supposed to be like a one-step product, but I would feel better having
Yeah.
that extra layer of protection.
Yeah, and I think we are going to put a few extra layers on it. You just need to.
Yeah.
More the better.
Yeah.
So one thing I would recommend though, if she has to go back and ever do this again, next time she sands that table
I
down,
know what you're gonna say.
you want to take it out of the garage and maybe out to the driveway. Oh man, you wouldn't believe
There's dust all over everything.
the garage is covered with about that much of dust on everything. I've tried to sweep it out. I took the air compressor and tried to blow air, and I mean, it's just dust
Yeah.
everywhere. So at least
Sorry.
take it outside.
Yeah, I had dust. I had dust like places that I didn't know I could get dust.
And on
from.
top of that, and mowing the yard, that may be why.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
just the-
Oh me, but yeah, it's I'm excited. I'm excited. You did, Tim. Aren't you? You're just a sweetheart.
Yeah, we didn't know that they were on the other channel, so we're not trying to compete with them.
No. Well,
Lord knows we're not trying to compete with them.
No.
But we just finally thought, hey, we've got a little bit of a window of opportunity to finally.
Well, we're usually on Monday nights
We're
anyway.
we're usually on at 8 o'clock Central Time on Monday nights, but we haven't been because of just the hectic schedule and sports with the kids and trying to get moved.
Yeah.
And we thought, you know what? We're home. Let's do it.
Yeah. Right before we left for the game, Jackie was like, "Hey, we might actually be back in time for a
But actually,
live thing."
we walked in the door about 5 minutes before we went live.
Yeah.
She still got the dugout mom shirt on.
Yeah. I love being a dugout mom. Any other team moms out there? What? Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, this is definitely our busy season.
For sure. But it's
And,
fun.
Yeah, and everybody that's getting their gardens going, y'all know how busy the season can be, but it's one of those busy,
It's a good busy.
good busy,
Yeah.
because you know that soon you're going to reap the rewards of all that effort, and that food is going to be amazing.
Yep.
And if you grow enough, like we try to always grow enough to share with some others,
Mm-hmm.
and And that's good too, to be able to help out other people.
Yeah.
That need some extra food.
I'm gonna see if I can pawn off some of these green beans to some people. Some of the green beans that are.
Yeah, we loaded up on green beans last year, so we're still eating food from last year's garden, which is awesome.
It is awesome, but so many green beans.
Yeah.
I know that's like a theme.
Another team. Oh.
Well, who? From wrestling to football. Awesome. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I do enjoy it. I didn't. We didn't get the kids involved in sports until a couple of years ago. And of course, I didn't play sports growing up. He did, and he wanted to put the kids in sports years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing was, I like being at home. I'm a homebody, and when I worked outside of home, I was like, I don't want to spend my time at the ball field when I want to be at home after I worked all day. And and I just never really saw the sense in sports and all that stuff, but I'm glad we're doing it now.
Good.
It's fun. Of course, I'm home now, and my schedule's a little bit more flexible. So, but yeah, it's good.
Back to the garden thing. Some of you that don't have the land, do a planter. Do just a few pots of stuff, or make you a planter that can sit on the.
Okay,
right outside the
so
house.
Craig Myrtle, I have to ask, you said you're opening a store. I saw that you guys are like making stuff, like signs and stuff. Are you opening a brick and mortar store, or are you doing an online store? That is awesome. That's a lot of work, so good for you guys.
Tim, we're going to be moving in the next week or two.
Yes.
Soon.
We're supposed to, yeah. Well, again, we're closing next week, but then we have a span of time after we close. We can take our time moving.
By this time next week, we will probably be taking stuff over to the new house and painting. A few rooms, and at least putting some different type of flooring in the bedrooms.
Yes, exactly.
Because they need it.
Yes, they do. Well, the carpet, there's carpet in the bedrooms, and it's not in very good shape just because they have kids and they have pets in the house.
They had pets that really tore the carpet.
But that's the main thing is they have a cat that has lived in the house, and we're allergic to cats. So even if the carpet was in good shape, we would probably still be like, because we're allergic, and that would just not be good.
Yeah. So we may not go carpet. We may
Oh
not.
no, we're not doing carpet.
We're thinking about getting rid of carpet altogether.
Yes. Yeah, just for the allergens and the cleanliness, and I'm excited about having.
Great Myrtle, the actual store.
That is exciting.
The farmers market in our area.
That is so cool.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
That's cool.
Very excited for you.
Good luck with
that.
That's.
I know that's hard work.
Best.
That is hard work, but that is awesome. What will happen with your garden when you move? Will you get to keep your harvest? No. The only thing that I put out is garlic. I put that out in the fall, and then of course I have some herbs that I planted in pots, so I can take that with me. But everything else stays.
Yeah. This past Saturday, for those of y'all that don't know, we're in Kentucky. This past Saturday was Derby Day.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you call it Cinco de Mayo. I don't know what that is. But we call it Derby Day in Kentucky. Yeah, I know what that is. But I'm just joking. But anyway, they usually, that's when most people plant their gardens.
Mm-hmm.
On the weekend of the Kentucky Derby in Kentucky, if you plant your gardens then, that is like the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And so we knew a month ago that we found the place we wanted, that we were putting our house up for sale. So we didn't till up the ground. We didn't do anything to get a garden started. So what's going on?
Tim's been funny.
Yeah, thunder over Louisville, which I know what it is, but I've never been to it or anything like that. What's the matter, buddy?
Nothing. Let's see. Terry said that her landlord bought the empty lot next to her, so her garden space just grew by almost a half acre. That is so exciting. Tim, as far as we know, it's just subfloor.
It's a subfloor.
Yeah.
This house has a basement, so.
Yeah, and we're actually buying the house. The people that live in the house are the ones that built the house.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be any surprises as far as dead bodies under the carpet or anything like that. Or like, surprise hardwood or anything. Hey, Jennifer! Very exciting. Got handed to you unexpectedly because of it. We're about to expand our garden by 1/4 of an acre. We need to can our jams. That is awesome. I am so, it is definitely a lot of work, but that's really exciting. And
Freedom Meemaw.
Our, Freedom Meemaw, is that what you said?
Isn't that what it says?
Farmer.
I got the freedom thing going. Sorry.
Yeah. You need your glasses on.
She's probably right.
Yeah, I am right. I was gonna say something. Oh, to Leah.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
No ghosts, no. The farmers market in our area, you talk about a tight-knit community. I mean, they are just some amazing people and hard workers, and it's a wonderful, wonderful community. So that's just really cool. Let's see. Kimberly says, I'm so glad gardening time is here. My hubby just built me a greenhouse. Oh, that is great. Hey, Hike with Mike. That is awesome. Hey, Jackie. Going to go work on your final before my fall. I found my class. Just wanted to hop on and see some updates. Good luck with the move. Can't wait to see moving related videos. Oh, thank you so much. And thanks for taking a break from your final to hang out with us. That's
Good luck with
awesome.
finals.
Yeah, no kidding. She'll kill it.
For me.
She'll kill it. She does awesome. Aw, you're so sweet. A roll of moving tape. Aw. Thanks, Will.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, tell Mrs. W and the boys we said
I'm
hi.
gonna buy a roll of that painter's tape where we can take off some trim,
Yeah.
not make a mess.
Try not to. I'm kind of a messy painter. I try not to be, but I kind of am.
You are a good painter.
I hit the ceiling. That's my problem. Is I get.
She gets carried away. She gets carried away.
It's fun.
As long as I come home from work and it's painted, that's cool.
Yeah, I do most of the
She
painting.
usually does that. Yeah.
And Emily, of course, y'all saw the video when we painted the kitchen. Emily helped me. She did. I trimmed it out, and then she went behind me with the roller, and she did a really good job. But let me tell you the secret.
I used to love painting, and now I'm getting where I don't like.
Oh, I don't mind. I like the transformation of the room. But let me tell you, the best paint I have ever used is the Olympic one. It's the paint and primer in one. And seriously, you guys remember that I had that teal colored kitchen. This is one coat of that green from Olympic One, covered it so beautifully. There were a couple of spots that we had to go back over, but it was only because the paint got thin on the roller. Not because the paint didn't cover, but just because we didn't have enough on the roller. So if you guys ever have a big job, trust me, in Olympic, it's like the most economical. So you get really, really good paint for the price. So I highly recommend Olympic One. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to show you. Like, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a video just showing you the plans, but then I kind of thought, well, that's probably going to be boring.
Probably the biggest project that we're going to do.
Yeah.
Doesn't even involve the house.
No.
It involves about 40 feet away from the house.
Mm-hmm.
Is a concrete pad already poured, 24 by 30, and we have to have a garage.
Yeah.
There is no garage. We got to have a garage.
Yes.
I've got stuff.
Yeah. Well, and typically I would say, oh, well, we can wait on that, but.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that sweet of her?
Yeah.
You are so sweet.
You.
More moving tape. You're so
Yes.
sweet. Thank you.
But yeah, the garage, that was the biggest, that was probably my biggest hang up
About this house.
About this place. That's been worrying me sick because
Of the expense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But we think
we can put up a metal building, a
Yes.
metal garage without spending too much money.
that's the hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. Well, and anyway, what I was getting to was, like I said, I would typically say, well, we can wait on that, but if he doesn't have a garage to put all that stuff in, that means all that stuff would have to be in the basement. And y'all know how I am about a lot of stuff.
Some of the stuff can't fit in the
like,
basement.
Yeah,
like
true.
a riding lawnmower.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be hard to get it up and down those steps.
True. Yeah.
It's time
Oh
for
dear.
question of the day. So this one is
Here, take my seat for a second. I got allergy attack coming on.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back.
This one isn't like one of those guess whenever my favorite
Okay.
lizard is, my favorite mountain. This is I guess the person. This person is a WWE superstar.
Okay.
It's not John Cena. Everybody knows who he is.
Uh-huh.
He's my favorite. If there's anybody in your house that knows WWE and you don't know,
Okay, just
get him. Okay.
all right.
Who is this man?
Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can.
It's not focusing.
It's not focusing. Can anybody tell who that WWE superstar is? Any guesses? And no, there are no prizes if you guess. Just the satisfaction of knowing that you know.
First person to guessing it right is no clue. He is ugly.
That's him.
All right.
Oh my god.
Okay, buddy, I'm back.
Okay. Nature Boy Ric Flair. Nope.
Which one's you showing?
He's a new guy. Not
Can't
an
tell. They have to
No,
guess.
show me the picture.
oldie. It was hard to see the photo.
It was hard to see.
Yeah, it was not a good photo.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Okay, so we'll see if anybody can guess who that is. Buddy.
He's ugly.
Mr. Bojangles. No. We'll let you know if anybody gets it, bud.
We'll let you know. I'm sure a few more guesses will come up.
It's Parker's favorite WWE wrestler.
Have we gone live since we went?
I don't know. Have we been live since we went to the WWE
We went.
Event?
We went to see him.
that was in our
Was
town?
that 2 weeks ago?
Not one from the 90s.
Yeah, no, this is a guy that's
He's new.
he's been around the last couple of
He's
years.
also known as the Demon King.
Yep, there's you a hint.
Like a big hit. Like
Yeah.
almost gave away.
I don't think they can. This
Okay.
picks up pretty good. But yeah, so on my birthday, Jack had bought tickets for us to
Oh, yeah,
go
that's
to
right.
WWE. And so we went out to eat, and then we went, and if you guys have never seen WWE show, like, they put on an amazing show. It was so much fun.
It's like a fun concert to go to.
It is.
I mean, there is music, there's lights,
There's music.
there's entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the Demon
So-
King.
The best, well, I think what made it fun for Parker was that he sat next to a boy that was a couple years younger than him, but the little boy was really into it. So it was fun for Parker to have somebody kind of bounce off of. Have we used the steak turner yet? Josh wants to know.
No, I'm waiting to get into our new place.
Yeah. So excited.
Crescent the new place.
Yeah, Kristen.
Cr-
Kristen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we haven't used it yet.
Yeah. Now, so when we were in North Carolina at old Eustace Conway's place, Turtle Island Preserve,
Turtle Island Preserve.
for the Families Learning Together Expo, Josh showed Jack how to make a steak turner, and he got to bing, bing,
Got to
bing.
swing the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that was cool.
I'll do
to
better
watch.
next time, Josh.
Yeah. And I was
I'll do
learning
better
some
next time.
terms. There were some things that I didn't. I mean, I know nothing about blacksmithing or forging or anything like that, and so I learned some terms. Some interesting, some interesting things. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, then you didn't know that Josh actually cooked us dinner
Parker.
over his gas forge.
Somebody guessed it.
Ooh.
Finn something.
Finn
Yeah.
Balor,
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, very, very
Finn
good.
Balor. All right.
you have won.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, then,
Yeah. The satisfaction of knowing that they won.
yeah, well, you just like asking questions. He just wanted to interact with you guys.
Yeah.
I guess you just won the satisfaction of making this kid happy tonight.
Yeah. There you go. But yeah, so that was really cool that Josh cooked dinner for us. It was at like 2,000 degrees. It was like a blowtorch. You could hear the heat going. It was awesome.
Forgot about that.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
yours. Go for
But
it.
see, Eric says, I remember my pops took me to a cage match where Mankind fell through with the Undertaker. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Yeah, they really do put on a great show.
No.
Called the Dragon Breath. Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, that's really neat. But and what's funny is my one of my brothers actually does amateur wrestling. So it's fun. Sometimes he'll post. He lives in a different state, so we don't get to actually go see him. But he'll post videos of him wrestling. And whenever he first started, of course, the kids were just like enthralled with their Uncle Justin, and I was like, uh-oh. And I sent one of my other brothers a message, and I was like, just to let you know, Justin's like in the lead for favorite uncle, so like y'all got some work to do.
Yeah. So yeah, have to get that new grill started when we get to our new place. We got to build a new fire pit.
I'm gonna miss the fire pit. We use ours a lot. If you guys have space and you have a family, a fire pit is such a great investment because it is.
Yeah.
You can, with no phones, we're just gonna hang out around the fire.
Some of this stuff is going to have to be like projects that we're going to have to push out till the next month and so forth, because there's landscaping. Of course, the garage we gotta paint.
Mm-hmm.
Flooring, that's a must. That's first as we're moving
Yes.
in. We need to do that before we move all our stuff in there. Then there's the garage. Then there's some landscaping you got to do around that house just to make it look a little bit better. Just kind of fix it up a little
Well,
bit.
and I think it's just like
And then
making it our own, making it
and
look
then-
like we live
yeah,
in it. It's
and
our
then
house.
we want to get the fire pit eventually.
Yeah.
We're going to build some raised beds so we can start what little garden we might be able to salvage for a fall garden.
Mm-hmm.
And then again next spring we'll make plans for a bigger garden.
Yes.
And maybe by this time next year we might have some chickens
Yeah.
or something like that. So
Yeah.
I mean there's lots of, besides all the house projects,
We
there's
gotta make
just
sure-
stuff on the land. we
Yeah,
want to do.
a lot of little things, but yeah, like Jack said, we definitely have to make sure that first things first, and yeah, it's just exciting. But yeah, was it Kim that said, Kimberly, can't wait to see your kitchen? Yeah, and here's the thing, like the house is it's not fancy. It's nice, but it's not fancy. And I'm excited that I'm not going to have white cabinets. And I know that that's crazy because that's the craze. Everyone loves the farmhouse, fixer-upper style white cabinets. But I love the wood cabinets. And there's so many cabinets. There's so much storage space in the kitchen.
Don't let me build a forge.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. So, yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to show you guys. Can't wait to do clean with me videos and cooking videos and canning and getting the new garden started. And yeah, I'm excited. Like the closer we get, the less stressed I get and the more excited I get.
So
yeah.
definitely keep watching our videos that she's going to post, that we post. I'm still trying to help out with some of them. But yeah, she's got several already done that will be posted. One tomorrow?
Well, I've got one tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'm filming two.
Mhm.
One for the following day, and then one for Friday. And then, of course, we'll have a grocery haul video for Thursday. But
and then that leads up to next week, where next week we might have some that is involved in this move. So
yes.
So yeah.
Leah, you totally hit the nail on the head. See, when we moved to this house, I have white cabinets. I'm like, oh yay, white cabinets. But yes, I'm one of those people that generally, when I'm busy enough, I don't see the dirt. But then when I do see it, I can't unsee it. And these kinds of cabinets, they're hard to clean. I mean, really, Mr. Clean Eraser is the only thing I can get that will get the dust and the dirt and the Anyway, I'm excited about wood cabinets. And but it's hard to find like good inspiration like on Pinterest or whatever because everybody's got white cabinets. So, but anyway, I'm like, I don't even care. I love stained.
Tim can't wait to see his room.
I know, it's so
Yeah.
funny.
Well, we got to build that garage first.
Yeah. Well, there's a barn right next door. No.
Basement's mine. I'm gonna finally have a man.
A true. Yes, I told him. I said because here's what's funny about my husband is when I was growing up, and just like most men that I know, the wife took care of the way the house looked. The man didn't care as long as he was warm and he was fed. That's all he cared about. But Jack cares and very much has an opinion about everything. And so whenever we got this house, I was like, basement's yours, upstairs is mine. He said, okay. I was like, yes. So, but I will say, he does have good taste in things, but we still have different ideas about things.
Nice.
I am being nice. I'm not being mean.
Yeah. She's already taken over parts of the basement. I've already heard you.
Well, yeah. But I thought they were your ideas too.
No. But you have to have that in the basement, big office thing. So part of her office is going to be in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Hey, Addictive Prepper. Oh no, Jennifer from Chaos and Grace said that her baby broke her arm. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
How did meeting Coyote Peterson go? She took her boys to the guy that Parker watches on YouTube.
Yeah. Parker talks about him all the time.
Yeah, remember I told you I said that I had a friend that was taking her kids to see Brave Wilderness. Yeah.
I have his book.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, we got Parker his book for Christmas.
The book is very well written. Like, the details he was talking about when, like, he caught a snapping turtle when he was, like, a little boy. Hi. And, I was, like, reading the book, I was getting adrenaline just reading it because it's, like, described in so well. I could just, like, picture everything in my mind.
Yeah. So Josh made a good point. He said, he has great taste. Picked you, right? My mom always says that to me when I complain about Leslie's taste. Yeah. Well, that's right.
Speaking of busy, we still got stuff to do this evening.
Like sleep.
So, no. I hope we'll get a little bit of that in, but no, we still got stuff to do. So, we need to be signing off here. In fact, it's about that time anyway.
Yeah, it is.
But thank you guys for watching. And again, check out her videos. It's coming up, especially the next week or two. If we can't see you on live shows over the next week, we're sorry. It's just because of the move and the kids' sports and stuff. But we will be trying to post stuff on what's going on.
Yes.
So check those out. If you haven't subscribed, please do that.
And hang out with us on Instagram too, because it's sometimes easier to.
Instagram post while we're doing this stuff. It's like we get to take you along with us. So
thank you, Kenneth.
We enjoy that.
Yeah. We're trying not to overdo it. Trying not to get stressed out. Just and we're not. I think we've done pretty good. It's just like, hey, let's pack a couple of boxes.
Well, buying a new house is stressful. Moving is stressful. Fixing the new place up, it's all stressful. But it actually kind of helps us talking about it and sharing it with you guys and bouncing ideas back and forth. So it does help.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, and it gets me excited when I talk about it too.
Yeah.
Like. I'm looking forward to it. It's just putting all the work in.
All the work.
And the timing and the money. Did I mention moving is expensive?
It ain't cheap.
No. All right. Well, thank you all so much. And just be watching videos for us. And
thank you guys.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we probably won't be doing this next week because
most likely not.
Most likely we'll be moving.
We most likely will be moving.
So
pray for us.
Yeah.
We'll pray for you guys too.
Yes. Pray that no one throws their back out.
Yeah.
in that.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh yes.
And we're gonna be driving a lot too, because it's like to get there we have to get on the interstate. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you all so much.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
See y'all. Talk to you
Bye.
later.